Let's talk about On My Block. On My Block, starring Jason Janeo, Sierra Capri, Brett Gray, Diego Tinoco, and Jessica Marie Garcia. On this season, the gang tries to move forward from the aftermath of their friend being killed and Ruby being shot. There's no show on TV that depicts black and brown kids of the inner city, and that's why On My Block is really refreshing. I like to think of it as Freaks and Geeks in the Hood, minus the period setting, because this show is very modern. The kids are freshmen in high school just trying to survive the gang violence that goes on in their neighborhood. This season opens up with us finding out that Ruby survives being shot, but their other friend did not make it, and that's kind of dwelling on most of the characters in this season, season 2. Everybody has a hard time getting through it, but Ruby has the hardest time getting through it. The whole gang or group of friends consists of Ruby, Monse, Caesar, and Jamal. Now, unlike Ruby, Jamal, or Monse, Caesar belongs to a gang. Caesar's older brother is a part of that gang. In season 1, Caesar was supposed to shoot someone, but he didn't have the heart to do it. Instead, he lets the person go who he was supposed to kill. But what happens in the season finale of season 1, that guy comes back to shoot Caesar, ends up missing Caesar and hitting Ruby and their other friend. So in the beginning of the season 2, Caesar is exiled from his gang. They don't want no parts of him. And also his rival gang is after him. So Caesar's kind of homeless. He kind of gets a little help from Monse, his girlfriend, and it's just kind of hard on Caesar. I think the cast has great chemistry. Everyone works well together. The best performance in this season was Jason Janeo as Ruby. Ruby deals with a lot of PTSD from the haunting experience of being shot. He's depressed, he's moody, and Jason Janeo really displays that in his performance as Ruby. Brett Gray, who plays Jamal, and Jessica Marie Garcia, who plays Jasmine, are the funniest characters in the show. Very hilarious, very, very animated, but at the same time, I feel like that could be too much. I just think that their comedic performances could be a little more toned down. I feel like some of the gangster authenticity of the show is a little silly. There's one point where Caesar is in the neighborhood of his rival gang, and they're like chasing after him, and we see people like jumping off of house roofs, jumping off of 2-story apartment buildings, chasing Caesar throughout the neighborhood like this is a 90s action movie. And I just think that it was a little silly, not gangster at all. There's even a point where the gang members are barking at him, like literally. There's several other things when it comes to these gangster depictions, and I just think they're silly, and it's not supposed to be silly, even though this is a comedy, it's a comedy drama, but some of the gangster gang culture in the show comes off as silly or not too authentic. Those are supposed to be some of the serious moments, and they just don't come off like that, in my opinion. All in all, this is a great show. I can't wait to see what happens in season 3. I would give On My Block 4 stars, but what did you think? Did you watch it? Let me know. Leave some comments below. Subscribe to our channel. My name is Andy Mack. On My Block, Livewire.